So with RealKey, my name is Christopher Hussein. I'm the CEO and founder of RealKey. We are automating mortgage processing and underwriting. We actually just got done with Google's AI and ML cohort. I know we're here for the Global AI Pitch Summit, and our Google Doc AI and also our intelligent processing and underwriting platform are a big part of that. We've reached 4 million in ARR. We're raising $8 million right now, and we're very aggressive to close by end of February. So we're actually giving you guys a 20 million pre-money valuation. Now, if that's not enough, we have the National Association of Realtors, one of our investors, and we also have an amazing team behind us. My background, I was a top mortgage originator in the US for 2 straight years. I'm the only person to hold a license in all 50 states. My last company, Syndio, was an online mortgage brokerage that raised $50 million before getting acquired by Freedom Financial. Now, if that's not enough, I also have the TurboTax design lead, Intuit's principal design strategist, the head of UI UX for Roblox with 7 exits behind him, David Ma, head of product for eBay and PayPal, and I could keep going on and on. We have an Ocean's 11 team that's executing on this. Now, getting into the problem that we're solving for mortgage companies, brokers, lenders, credit unions. At the end of the day, they're spending almost all their time, about 75% of it is spent just trying to collect the documents involved in getting your loan funded. There's a lot of different parties involved. It's not just you. It's not just your real estate agent. It's title and escrow. It's insurance. It's landlords, HOAs. I can go on and on. Now, problem with this is not only collecting the documents, but keeping them updated. And unfortunately for us right now, most of these mortgage companies don't have the budgets, the teams in order to go through and to get this done. They laid off most of their tech staff over the last few years since the rates went up, and we've been very fortunate to continue growing in a down market. We think the timing is perfect in order to go through and to address this problem, and there's a massive opportunity space, specifically just in the Doc AI space alone. If you look at this, processing and underwriting, there's a huge gap there. The top half are all of our partners, not our competitors. And if you look at the bottom half, just on the Doc AI side, we are beating all of them where it matters. The most important of which would be Oculus, which Candor runs on. They've raised $122 million at a $500 million valuation. We can do in 30 seconds what takes them 17 minutes to 2 hours to do, and so much more. Now, getting into how we do this and the product itself, what we do is that after a loan application's been taken, meaning that you either got a call from your loan originator or you filled it out online, they're exporting the data to RealKey. No code, upload the loan application. Our AI is going through and lender, loan program, loan application specific, meaning every single data point is considered. We are providing the requirements list, not just for you, but uniquely for every single party involved, so that they can go through and upload the documents. We're standardizing how we're asking for it so we get the right items the first time. And we've created the industry's first ever deal room. So this means no more emailing all over the place, back and forth, wondering if you've got the latest and greatest pay stub, the latest purchase contract. Everything is all one single point of truth. And at the same time, if you have a question, you don't have to email or call or text, which we know a lot of people have full voicemails. Instead, you can chat and communicate within the platform. Now, the Doc AI on that side, again, within less than 30 seconds, meaning you can work on the same transaction. Instead of like our competitors, they expect you to upload documents and then come back to the transaction, which is obviously very inefficient. We're able to go through and recognize the documents on upload, whether it's a combined PDF or a single PDF, go through and split it up, recategorize it, attach it to the requirement it belongs to, eliminating entire setup teams, and then also even review the data, which nobody else is doing. And we do this not just for Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae or the government loans. We're doing it for non-QM, jumbo loans, down payment assistance, home equity lines of credit. And we are reviewing it and even suggesting next steps. So this means that your broker, when they send the documents for underwriting review, don't have to wait. They can start working on what's next. And we imagine going through and providing this direct to consumer in the future. On average, we're saving about 4 to 9 hours per transaction, per user. You could just do the math on a $60,000 annual salary individual. That is an insane amount of efficiency that we increase by doing this. That means budgets can be spent where it belongs: marketing, sales, compliance, going through and recruiting additional people, and also this helps with ramp up times and also attracting the best and top talent. Our next steps with the capital that we're raising, we have almost all of these logos lined up, contracts in hand. We are stringing them along. They are not stringing us along. It's a great problem to have, but we need to get this solved as quickly as possible and get to going through and solving their problems. Specifically, the Doc AI is a hot piece, as well as obviously the deal room and the intelligent conditioning engine behind it. Now, We have additional revenue streams. We've been making our 4 million ARR based off of $99 per month per user. We've gone through and we've sold to SMBs, branches, teams, and brokers. So we've gone bottom up, and we have the enterprise contracts and their corporate offices already lined up with proof of concept ready to go. But we're also going to be integrating with their core systems and also the lenders that they work with if they're a broker. So this means that we can also leverage their account executives that are selling to brokers, and then we can also go through and do integrations for marketplaces like insurance, title, and escrow. In fact, we have one of the best contracts with Progressive Insurance and one of the strategics that's lined up once we get a deal lead involved in the round. We are also going to go through and start utilizing the data to go through and to start addressing other parts of the market. So we're starting off with mortgage, but obviously we have a vision to go through and address this problem for the world. Finance, document collection, review, communication, collaboration, it's a very big problem, and we expect to not only solve it for mortgage, but for student loans, auto loans. Imagine walking into your Toyota and saying, hey, I need a loan. They just ask for your RealKey ID, and we're all ready to go to races. And we can, again, do this international. In fact, I'm going to be going back to Hong Kong for the first time in a few years. And we are going to be looking at working with HSBC as well as some of the other large banks over there as well. Round is going to be mainly going to increase our bandwidth on the integrations teams and support teams, but also we have sales automated fully through HubSpot and all of our content ready for the next 9 to 12 months and events lined out. So this is really a turnkey situation. Once the capital goes through and hits us, we also have some comparables that we could provide as well. I really appreciate the time. Would love to go through and chat with anybody that may be interested, or if you can make introductions. These are just some of the awards that we've won. Thank you.